Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be going through an example of using multiple models in one Django template and saving product information from users into your standard Django e-commerce site. First thing that I want to do is run through the final product site and just show you how it works. The second thing is I will actually try to code the product list view, and then finally we'll review this get object code, which takes the product object that the user is looking at and actually puts it into the group of user viewed products. So that's what we'll begin with today. And let's begin. So here is your pretty typical Django e-commerce site. We've got all the products listed here. And by the way, I've got the code for this linked in a GitHub repository, and also a link to a Udemy class where you can learn more about doing all this on your own. It's put out by Justin Mitchell, and I actually learned this from the YouTube post, but I found out later that he has a class that you can take to learn to do this. So we've got two models here, all the products that you can pick from, and then we've got recently viewed items, which are based on the user's viewing habits or what they've picked. So I will pick a product, this hat for instance. I look at the product and then I come back to all my products and there it is. So it's my recently viewed item that I just looked at. So I might be more prone perhaps to buy the product, look at it again, and maybe the sales will increase. So that's how it works. And I will now go ahead and code this, bind these two models together. Okay, so here's my product list view. The first thing I want to do is get my session object. And I'm using sessions to keep track of what the user has looked at, even if they're not signed in. And I'll do that eventually, but that's the point of using the session. And so I get a session, which is in my view products model, and it's the newer get method. So I'm either getting the session or I'm going to create a new one. I do have two models that I'm going to put in this template. One is in my view products app, so all the products that the user has viewed. And then I also have a model in my products app, which is all the products that the user can pick from. I got this one, and then we have the other one down here. So I've gotten the session, or I've created a new one. Then I want to see all the products that the user has viewed. I want to get a query set. And I'm going to filter those by the user session itself. I'm using this index because I want the ID as an int of the user session that I have going on, not as the request.user itself. I don't want to string anything like that. And I also want to order it by negative ID because I want, if you go back to our site, I want the last product that the user has looked at first. So that's why I'm ordering it by the negative ID. So it'll be in a reverse order. I'm getting all the products that you can pick from and putting it in an object list. And then I'm going to set my context, which may look a little bit different from what you might be used to, because we've got two models that we're putting in here. And then finally, I'm going to return the context so the template can use it. And we will see how this works. Okay, and then I will pick a product that's not in the recently viewed items, this thermometer. Okay, go back to products, and there it is. So that is how we bound two models together in one template here. And then the next thing I want to do is actually run through how we're getting this product object into the user viewed products model. In the get object method. So the first thing I'm doing is setting up my request. I'm getting the slug, which is based on the product itself. Every product has a slug in my model. So I'm getting that slug. I'm getting the product object based on that slug, setting it to instance, returning some errors if it doesn't work out. And then I'm filtering, I'm getting a query set by that slug. And I want to get if there's more than one product that have the same slug, I want the first one. That's what I'm doing there. I will get the session. If there's one there already, I'll take that. If not, I will get a new one, and I'll run through that quickly here. So I'm either getting the session here, or if the user is new, then we're going to create one. If there is a slug, I'm going to get the product object based on that slug. I'm going to come here and query based on the slug and get just the value as a title, the value list. Again, some errors. It doesn't work out. And then I want to get all the user viewed products, all the products that the user has viewed, and get that into a query set by title. And then we're going to compare these to the title of the current product and all the titles that the user has viewed in the past here in the list. I have this product in the set Boolean set as false. Now, if a user is new and they've never come to the site before, they've never viewed on any product, I want to actually create a product object based on the page that they're looking at right there. So I do that, and then I revise or update my user viewed products based on this new addition up here and go from there. Then I compare and see if the product object is in the list of all the user viewed products. If it is, we break out of it, it's in there. If it's not, then we want to create that product object in the model and then revise our user viewed products. Here I'm just getting all the user viewed products and checking for the length of them. If you notice from my site, I want to show about 5 products down here. I don't want like 30. And so that's what I'm keeping track of. You may have a different application where you want to keep more, but that's what we want to keep track of. If there's more than that, I'm going to take a slice of the user viewed products, grab those together, and then chop them off or delete them. And then finally, I will return the instance. So that's pretty much how it works. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And that's it. Thank you.